Firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Aditya Agarwal and Jaipur Jewels for making this fantastic event possible. It is a well-known fact that while only 10% of an iceberg is visible above the surface of the water, 90% is below it. And it's that 90% which gives strength to the iceberg. Same is the case with success. The world can see your success, but not what goes behind, like the constant efforts, perseverance, determination, or the ability to take risks. Landing in untested waters is something which most of us stay away from, but as we know, fortune favors the brave. The ones who take the risks and persevere with the same are the ones who stand much better chances of becoming successful. To give you an example, who had thought about the larger-than-life success of the IPL when it kicked off in the year 2008? And not only that, who would have invested in a relatively weaker team, at least on paper, the Rajasthan Royals? But there was someone who sensed this opportunity, who took the risk, and the rest is history. As we all know, the Rajasthan Royals became the first team to lift the IPL trophy. Or let's take poker, a game that until very recently was considered an illegal betting activity in India, far from something which could be taken up as a profession. Who would have imagined that poker would become a legal game in India and that it could actually be transformed into a competition, a business? MIPL, the Match Indian Poker League, a regulated sports poker tournament, is owned by Vian Industries Limited. It is approved and backed by both the International Federation of Poker and the Indian Federation. In fact, the business model is such that many of the teams achieve break-even in the first year itself. These two are Raj Mundra's quite talked about businesses. But his tryst with business started when he visited Nepal in the 90s and started importing Pashmina shawls. Since then, he has never looked back. His diverse business interests are not confined only to sports. They span across different industries, from real estate, steel, a company predicting stock prices, to a private fund trading in equity markets. Though he has made enough money for himself and his stakeholders, interestingly, he has authored a book titled How Not to Make Money, which was published in the year 2013, considering the strong...
Firstly, thank you everyone for having me here. It's a pleasure to be amongst such blooming individuals, and I don't think there's going to be much that I can teach yet, because I don't think I've peaked. I really think that I have a long way to go before I reach where I really want to be in life. But yes, the journey's been very interesting. It's not been the easiest, and like Keshav rightly said, that icebergs, you only see the tip, and that's all you see. But what brings you everything that you've got to do from the bottom to the top, that's the journey that you guys can learn from. So I'd love to talk more about my mistakes than my successes, and I'm sure over the course of the next hour we'll do that. But thank you to the Indian Chamber of Commerce for having me here. Thank you, Keshav, for inviting me. And Aditya, thank you for putting me in this. Thank you very much. Not known by anyone, living in London. And one Bollywood actress came to the UK, won this show called Big Brother, and she took away a big husband. But yeah, I mean, when I moved to India, I thought, it's not going to be difficult to do business. All you need is a Bollywood actress, a cricket team, and a British accent. But it didn't work that way. So the journey with cricket, I mean, being brought up in England, cricket is a sport rather than football. We play cricket down there, and England's only claim to fame is that we invented cricket, but I like to say that Indians bettered it. I was passionate about the sport, and I discussed with Shilpa when we were dating that I'm looking at an investment into coming to the IPL. She said, but we don't know if it's going to do well, you know, it's just started. It's 7-8 big billionaires who got together and they're funding this crazy guy called Narendra Modi. Do you think it's going to work? It's not England, it's not Premier League, it's not football. I said, but it's cricket, and it is a religion in this country. So we took a punt, being the risk taker that I am. We took a punt, we took a small stake in the Rajasthan Royals, and yeah, it all came with its good, bad and ugly. But we've enjoyed that journey, and I think it helped understand the way businesses here think. We created a livelihood for cricketers. I think in yesterday's Economic Times there were an article on cricketers who used to get lakhs, the Rahul Dravids and the Sachins at that time, and today, you know, names that probably you and I are just about hearing are earning money in crores. So it's great that there's a platform which is probably in the top 5 sporting leagues of the world. And India dominates it, India decides who gets what, and I think it's unprofessional if I just got talking to him, because as a chauffeur your job is to pick up an A and drop to B. So all I did was leave my brochure in the back seat and left a few pashmina shawls there. I knew he was going to talk about this. So I got into the car, drove off. I knew I had 30 minutes from the time I picked him up to the time I dropped him to the airport. And lo and behold, he picked up the brochure, he was looking at it, started touching the shawl and saying, "Raj, what is this?" And I said, "So these are pashminas. My uncle has a factory in Nepal." I had no uncle. So I said, "Okay, these are pashmina shawls. They keep you warm, and you can even pull one through a ring. There are special shawls that you get, 100% cashmere." And they said, "Can you come and see me on Monday?" I said, "Sure, come and see me Monday. I'm free." Went and saw him on Monday, showed him all the samples, and my first £100,000 order came from that one taxi journey. And from then, there was no looking back. That was the first order of pashmina shawls. Gave it to the factory owner about 3 months after coming back from Nepal. And I think within the first year, we imported £25 million worth of pashminas. We were the largest importers of pashminas. We introduced the UK to pashminas, or what it was. And from this factory that was producing 20,000 shawls, we had about 5 factories producing about 3 to 4 lakh shawls a month for us. That was at the age of 18.
That's brilliant. So, can you tell us, before the Rajasthan Royals, etc., you were just